Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your April bonus read. So in this read we are going to find out how the individual that you're dealing with is currently feeling towards you. So on this side of the table is your energy towards them, on this side is their energy towards you, and in the middle is the mutual energies and the potential outcome between you both. Please bear in mind this is still a general read, okay, so it can't resonate for absolutely everyone. And also the energies are completely interchangeable as well. So if you feel that you resonate more on this side of the table, then absolutely do take it, okay? Right, so I'm going to speed up this part of the video, but you can still see that the cards have not been set up beforehand, okay? Okay, so Capricorn, the zodiacs that I can see in your read, you have got your energy showing up. So you could be dealing with another Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. You've got heavy Cancerian and heavy Pisces energy in this read. Now, the first thing that I'm going to mention in this read before I get too deep into this, you've got 3 threes here on the table. So some of you could be seeing 333 quite a lot. Now, when you see synchronistic numbers, it's always helpful if you Google the angel number and then whatever the sequence is that you're seeing frequently, just to get more clarification. It can help you out quite a lot. But yeah, 333 for you Capricorn, it's very, very significant. The other interesting thing about the number 3, third house, and the third house is Gemini, and that is literally all about communication. So there is a dire need in your reading for communication. And that message is reinforced again with the High Priestess showing up in the challenge position. Right, but I don't want to jump too far ahead, so I'll leave that at that for now. Your current energy is the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Coins, so you are wanting a reunion with this individual. You're also wanting them to compromise and to work with you on this. So I'm feeling quite strongly, Capricorn, that you've had an idea that you want to put into motion, okay? You've had a spark here of how you can get this connection and you to come into union. So the first thing that you need is a reunion of you both, and it's showing up in your energy. And if you look, in fact, there is heavy mirroring in this read. Okay, you've got the 3 of Cups, they've got the 3 of Cups. The outcome is the Knight of Cups, and their energy is the Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of mirroring of each other's energy going on. You, in your current energy towards this individual, you want to do something for this person. You want to help them out here with the Queen of Coins energy. Now, the Queen of Coins is someone who is very grounded, very stable, very secure. They're very confident within themselves, but without being arrogant with it. So because you don't do the sort of fluffy hearts, rainbows and skipping through the fields, that's not your idea of love. You like to do things in a very sort of practical way for those that you love. something that's more helpful than just holding hands and running through a field. Okay, so that's showing up in your current energy towards this individual. So you've had an idea here where you can help this individual that you're connecting with. Now, in your present feelings towards them is the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. Now, with this Knight of Swords, there's a certain feeling of urgency behind the Knight of Swords. Is very fast moving, and it can be quite shocking as well. So you feel that you want to approach this individual, but you don't want to do it in a way that can be seen as reckless. So for those of you who are wanting to have a face-to-face conversation with the individual that you're dealing with, again, you've put a lot of thought behind your plan. You obviously want everyone to be safe in the situation as well. So you fully appreciate that. For those of you who are at a distance, and the Chariot card lets me know that you are, you can't just sort of get in your car and drive to see this individual without having some kind of plan. Okay, but there's also, with the Chariot, there's a determination. So it's almost like you thought, oh, sod it, just throw caution to the wind, get this thing sorted. That's your current energy. Now, how are you seeing them? You're seeing them as the Moon and the Ace of Wands. So you're seeing them as being, they're scared, basically, with the Moon. You see them as not having enough clarity as well. But with this particular combination, you're seeing them as scared of being vulnerable, because the Ace of Wands, that's that really powerful sort of creative energy. It's the card of like sexual desires, basically. So when these two come out together, you see this individual as they're scared of being vulnerable, and I can see in your cards as well that that's because you're showing up as the Queen of Coins. You're not taking that personally. You're not seeing that as a personal attack against you. It's just literally the individual that you're dealing with. You understand fully that it's nothing against you, that this individual is scared to be vulnerable. Okay, in their energy towards you is the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So they are very, very analytical. This is an individual that will watch you, and you won't initially realise that you are being analysed. You might suspect as much, but you'll never actually have some kind of tangible proof that you're being analysed. So this individual is very, very careful, and they don't just dive into the first relationship that comes along their way, basically. And again, you know this because you already see them as being scared of being vulnerable. So this is someone who really needs to have all of the facts first before they can proceed. They want to know what it is that they're getting themselves into, basically. And for a lot of you, you are more likely than not dealing with another Capricorn, because this is pretty much the way that you do things as well. So if you're not dealing with another Capricorn, this is certainly someone who, on the face of it, is a very good match for you, because you're mirroring each other's energies. Now, this individual has also tried here to disconnect from their emotions when it pertains to this particular connection with you, okay, with the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords, they use their head over their heart. So they've tried to be realistic about this situation with you, but they failed. all right? And again, I'll try not to jump too far ahead, but the Ace of Cups being in their feelings towards you is more than enough proof that you need to tell you that, look, they've tried to disconnect their emotions. They failed. In their energy that is towards you, the Knight of Cups, this individual is wanting to speak to you. They want to speak to you with this. They want to have that open, honest, heartfelt conversation with you. They want to lay it all out for you, basically. But again, there's still here a battle between their heart and their mind. It's like they cannot make sense of this connection with you, right? This is someone who's usually very logical. And to them, this connection, it makes no sense. It's like, how? So the Ace of Cups, in their feelings, they feel that the Ace of Cups is all about love, true love, ultimate love, unconditional love. There's a very magnetic pull here between you both. And again, this individual has tried to ignore that, and they're failing miserably now, to the point where they actually want to just come out with it. So for that being in someone's feelings towards you, that is quite simply the best card that you can get when you're inquiring whether or not this individual loves you. The Ace of Cups shows up in their feelings towards you. They undoubtedly are in love with you. There is no question, no question. How they see you as the Three of Cups. So now, for some of you, yes, there could be a third wheel within the mix here somewhere. Now, please bear in mind that doesn't automatically mean that there is another significant other in the mix. It could be work, it could be kids, it could be literally anything. Anything that could potentially put a spanner. I'm not saying that kids put a spanner in the works for relationships. I'm saying that anything that there's a third element to this particular connection. So if your jobs are keeping you away from each other, if your previous family commitments are keeping you from each other, anything like that, okay? So they see you as being very busy. And also, this individual does definitely want to have some kind of reunion with you as well. In your challenge position, you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. It's someone who is highly intuitive. It's someone who has knowledge that not many have. Now, it's also the card of not speaking. It's secrets. So neither of you have actually had this conversation with each other yet, with the High Priestess showing up in the challenge position. So you're both fully aware and neither of you are speaking, and I'm pretty sure that we've had that in your read before. Neither of you are speaking, and also in the challenge position, the Three of Swords. So you're both scared of getting hurt. That is a challenge. And that is why neither of you are verbalizing all of these emotions. The most likely outcome for this connection is the Knight of Cups. So at the very least, yes, there is going to be this conversation between you both, at the very least. And I'm feeling quite strongly here within the next 3 weeks or so, there is going to be some sort of communication between you both, where it's open, it's honest. And actually, it's the starting point to you both being vulnerable with each other. Capricorn and then I'll interest, please. Okay, so we've got karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment lessons, letting go and loving you. So yeah, for those of you where the threes are significant because there is already another relationship going on, that needs to be released, or a final decision at the very least needs to be made on either connection. Okay. Someone needs to let go of something first. We've got cheers, new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people and happiness. Yeah, so I'm feeling really, really strongly that there is going to be a brand new beginning for you both. This reunion, I'm feeling it's going to happen a lot sooner than you both would have previously anticipated, with this showing up in your cards. The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honour, protection and power. So some of you feel really sort of protective over this individual, or them, you. Now, someone needs to pick up their sword of power and get this thing going, basically. There hasn't yet been a revelation with the High Priestess being here. So that truth, clarity, revelation, that's what needs to happen for this connection. And the Dragonfly, once it's all out, the situation between you both is going to completely and utterly change. It's going to be literally everything that you could have hoped for with your new beginnings card. The Dragonfly, be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapting, change and heal. Yeah, so if anyone's holding on to past hurts here because you're both scared of being hurt, there's something here that pertains to past hurts. Maybe you've hurt each other in the past, and there's still that bit of lingering resentment for each other that's floating around in your energies. Capricorn and their love interest. Very soon, yeah. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. An engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh. Okay, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Right, so for some of you, someone within this connection feels that when that card comes out, there's a general feeling that something about this connection could be a little bit inappropriate. That could be for a whole array of different reasons. So they're telling you here that there is no right or wrong in love. Right, we've also got emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentments. And wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So for some of you, where that pertains to there's a third party involvement somewhere, your wait card is basically, look, clear that issue up first and then proceed with this. New love. There we go. So this connection, that's not with an ex. So if anyone was wondering, oh, is that my ex? It isn't. This is someone that you already know, but it's not an ex. It's literally Cupid's arrow strikes, and and I'm feeling really, really strongly that this connection has taken you both very much by surprise. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Capricorn. Please take care, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.